This is the Doctor bringing you a new game, Godhood. In this game, you play as a deity with a bunch of followers and prophets. And the way you win is you convert the rest of the world to your one true religion. And it's an auto-battler type game. I've been having a lot of fun playing Slipways, but in many ways that game is a little too intense. It's too much pure strategy. And Battle Brothers, as great as that game is, I don't really feel like starting another campaign, which takes me like 150 hours to play a single campaign. So I wanted to do something nice, relaxing, and with a bit of a role-playing element as well, because you get these prophet type characters that you can rename and change their colors and so forth. So I can name some of my characters after viewers. So let me know in the comments if you want any characters named after you. This will also be kind of a relaxing type run. And if the game looks interesting, feel free and pick it up. I'm not going to go too crazy. I'm not an expert in this game. And I want to just enjoy myself, have a nice relaxing time, convert the rest of the world to my one true faith here. So without further ado, let's get going. I also do this series a little differently than some of my other ones, where I won't record a whole bunch of episodes and start posting them days in advance. I want to hear feedback from you, the viewers. Like, if you want a character named after you, just post in the comments. And I don't think I'll be able to do an episode a day, but we'll see. I'll probably be mixing this with a bunch of Slipway videos. So, I'm going to do this on hard. I'm not going to skip the intro, just in case you're new to this. You can check it out. If you like auto battlers, I think you'll really like this game. If you like sort of relaxing strategy slash roguelite game, this is, I think you'll have a lot of fun with this. This is definitely not Battle Brothers. So I'll just do hard difficulty. Everything seems normal. I guess the normal mode is a challenge. And so this is the text to name myself as a god, right? So I am going to be called the Doctor, of course. Now, Battle Brothers is all about war and battling and fighting and killing everything. But why should we do that, right? Why don't we do something completely different? Let's be a whole bunch of pacifists. Pacifists. And let's see, are there any good random choices? What's the most pacifist look? Honestly, a lot of these looks don't seem all that pacifist. This seems kind of pacifist. Oh, that's a really cool look. Maybe we can do something a little different with you. Don't really know what that sackcloth is. Wings, we need wings. And then body. Body is fine. Oh, where is that sackcloth? Okay, that's the arms thing. Do we want arms or do we want something else? You know what? I don't know why we're carrying a bag around, because we're so peaceful. Makes sense to me. A hat is really important. This is probably the most important choice. A halo. You can't get that in Battle Brothers. Yes, let's do a halo. I like it. Maybe we need a little bit of armor. We need some sort of fashion, I feel like. Can't go around naked. There we go. Beautiful. And I feel like pacifist should be bluish. Maybe the clothing should be blue. That looks kind of weird. Blue and... you know what? Well, blue and brown looks really weird. Nope, that's not good. Blue and dark blue? No, that doesn't make any sense. Blue and teal? I don't like that. Is there any way I can just randomize the color? Because that's what I really want. Blue and red? No. Blue and... no, that looks terrible. This is really important because this is me. This is a god. Oh man, you would think after 1,700 hours of Battle Brothers, I learned something about fashion, right? Maybe we should go yellow there and then blue. Yes, that's... no, that doesn't look good. I really like the blue there. Why is this yellow so bright? Okay, you know what? We're gonna go back to the original brown. I don't know why we're blue and brown like this, but apparently we are. Yeah, I'll be called a god, and... what time are the pacifists active? I feel like pacifists would be active around dusk. What shall be our color? Oh, that's the most important thing. Yes, a dark blue. That seems good. Just want to check like the clothing choices one more time. Really, a lot of these choices are just terrible. Yeah, like that's as good of a choice as any. Maybe we need a different blue as our background. Nah, or maybe we need something else. Yellow? No, that doesn't make sense. Dark blue it is. Yeah, none of the rest makes sense. All right, that's us. That's me, the new god. For as long as there have been people to believe, there have been gods to vie for their attention. The Doctor is one such god, destined to claim a place in humanity's hearts and minds. A single soul would be chosen by the Doctor, destined to become the first prophet of pacifism. From nothing, the Doctor appeared before Zu. Zu renounced their faith in the old god, Quetzalcoatl, and placing the Doctor instead. First, the Doctor taught Zu about what is right. In my name, you will spread peace. So there's all these different like commandments, like what your religion is based on. You could be a war god, love god, greed. That's isn't that the Gilder god from Battle Brothers? Oh, Manus, Davcool. You could play as Davcool. But I just want to do the opposite of Battle Brothers. So we're gonna strive to achieve peace here. That's our virtue. The elders who worship the ancestors thought this idea to be dangerous. It will only lead to weakness. They could not see how they were wronging opposing the Doctor. A sacrament was called to determine who is right. Sacraments are the battles in this game. So 1 verse 3, that's not going to end well. As the prophecy foretold. This stubborn elder, no! Oh my gosh. 2 hits and I'm done. That's okay. Of course I was defeated, but that's alright. That is alright. The elders were resolute in their judgment. Zu and a few followers were banished from the old city. Before leaving, Zu prophesied that one day the Doctor would persuade the old city of their foolishness. One day we will return and convert all of them. Zu continued to travel for days with the exile. The people were growing tired and hopeless. Finally, on a fertile and lush terrace, the Doctor spoke again. This shall be the Doctor's holy site. Yes, a new religion is founded. And I think this is just help text. I'm gonna skip this. The Doctor commands, I will ascend and pacifism will be paramount. Yeah, this I can explain like what to do. This is just like the help text, the tutorial help text. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to... Oh, well, first of all, let's check out our character. This is one of our characters. There are all these different classes. I guess you don't even get an interface to pick that, but this is an ambassador. And before we even do anything, let's customize. You know what? You look like Zook Murning from Battle Brothers. Welcome back, Zook. Welcome back. This text here is a little bit of a clipping there, but that's okay. So welcome, Zook. You're in our beautiful, beautiful blue color. And all characters have these stats, like health, cunning, might, charisma, devotion, knowledge, whatever. stats are needed for your offense and defense. Basically, there's two types of attack. There's like physical attack and morale attack. Physical stuff is up here and morale stuff is down here. Since we're pacifists, we're not going to be doing a whole lot of physical attacking. And we want to be doing morale-based attacks. And charisma is how you do morale-based attacks. The way you improve your characters, one of the ways at least, is to give them a ritual. Yeah, the ritual is the most important way to improve your disciples. So, right. We can skip all this. Oh my gosh, a lot of help text. All right, so we want to buff our charisma, maybe devotion too, but we can do that later. Devotion is like morale defense, but let's get our offense straight. Let's focus on improving my morale, and you can pick one of these actions. Like right now, I'm going to focus on this, I think is called like campfire or tell stories. Yeah, tell stories ritual, which will buff my charisma. And down here on the bottom right, you can see the time. So I have 3 actions. These 3 bars means I have 3 actions. Right now, I can only do one thing because this is a tutorial. I can bless this ritual. And okay, missions, blah blah blah. Got it. All right. So I'm gonna pick the mission, and then I'll explain the other characters. There's only one mission to pick, so these are the guys we're gonna try to convert. These godless pagans. And we got 2 new disciples. All battles are always 3 on 3. Let's rename some of our other characters here. You know what? Let's go with Pendant Blade from Battle Brothers. Oh, I guess your name is kind of cut off there. And Longo, the original 3 Beast Slayers. Welcome back, everyone. Apparently, Pendant, you're gonna fear people, and Longo, you're gonna amaze them with your grace. Cool. So our main prophet, our main disciple Zook here is he already has a character class. He's an ambassador. But the other 2 are rookies. They're just acolytes, no specializations. So they need to gain some experience in order to level up and become like actual disciples. And I can assign them rituals. Now you'll see on your characters that they have these totems, and totems determine what they're going to be good at. Pendant has the Gust totem, meaning he's good at charisma, and Longo has the Cloud totem, meaning he's good at knowledge. So we want to make sure to synergize that if possible. So if I do the ritual to tell stories, I'm going to get +2 charisma. If I do the devotion, I get +2, but we don't really need that. You can see knowledge and health, there's a low. We can't even up might or cunning yet, because those are physical, and we're pacifists. We're not going to go around like beating people up and stabbing them in the back or anything. We're just going to talk it out. Talk it out. All right, Longo. Oh, actually, you're potentially good at all of them, but you're close to getting a level up. On that knowledge stat. So each of your stat, in addition to the raw number, there's a overall level. If you rank up, it's really good. You get extra benefits. So if at all possible, you want to try to rank up. And since you're going to be good at knowledge, Longo, why don't we get you care? That's going to apparently increase your knowledge, buddy. Okay, and so we have 2 more actions. Let's bless Zook some more. Holy item. Zook Meridian did not come empty-handed to the Holy Land. With her, she brought a magnificent relic that holds a true power deductor. What will this relic be? So the major relic is almost like how this run is gonna go. What do we got? Halo. +1 from Sacrament per... +1 experience from Sacraments per 20 points of morale armor. I don't know if we need that. The first word. Ooh, now this looks powerful. Global bonus adds 50% charisma to the disciple's initiative. Initiative is a thing this game, just like in Battle Brothers. you want to go first. Yes, this seems really good. We're gonna have lots of charisma because that's the whole point of being pacifists. I don't really see us needing more experience. That's cute, but let's going first can win us more sacraments, which is what we need. All right. So in the stats area, I guess this is as good of a time as any to explain things. There are quite a few different stats and it looks intimidating, but the bottom line is there's physical stats up here and morale stats down here. And might is physical attack, charisma is morale attack, health is physical defense, devotion is morale defense. Cunning and knowledge, I guess I don't quite fully understand these things. Cunning increases your initiative, increases crit for physical attacks, and evade, which is like critical dodge. And then there's something called intercept, which kind of hard to explain until you see it in action. And knowledge is like the morale version of critting with morale attacks, and defying, which is critical dodge, basically, for morale. And then there's this initiative down here. I did not realize ambassadors had such low initiative and low evasion too. So good hit points though. So I may be very powerful. Zook here is super good at talking to people, but if he gets smashed in the face, he's gonna be in trouble. I guess our trinket or our relic is making up for our bad initiative to a certain extent, but mine is 25. I don't know there's any coming back from that. There are other classes though, so it's not like we're always going to be ambassadors. So I think that it was still a good pick overall. Like morale armor. We don't even have 20 morale armor right now. Like that wouldn't even have done anything. The other choice. Alright, I'm going to bless Zook one more time. Nobody's leveled up yet, but that's okay. Let's I'll explain the battles later on. So the first battle is very easy. They just got 3 godless heathens, or pagans rather. You can click on show advanced disciple info to see what these guys can do, and you can hover over the cards to see what they're gonna do. So they can do condemn, which is morale attack. This guy down here can do a physical attack. And then the guy in the middle can do both. So why don't we put Zook up here? Actually, Zook has a surprisingly good physical defense. Huh. Alright. And then I guess we put Penda and Longo. It doesn't really matter how we do this on the first one. You know what? I'm going to swap Zook over here, because you have a little more physical defense, and that's better against this physical attacker. Yeah, something like this. So this is the auto battler mode. My guys are gonna convert these heathens through peace. Go! Longo condemns. Pendant condemns. Oh no, we're getting counterattacked, but that's okay. Is there any way to pause on this screen? Ooh, well done, Pendant. That was a big hit. Try to figure out if there's a way to pause. I guess there isn't. Because I really want to be able to explain this screen, but I guess there's no way to pause. So it's an auto battler, right? My characters faced off against these heathens, and maybe I'll explain the next battle. I'll do my best to explain it. I was trying to figure out how to pause the battle. There's gotta be a way. Oh, I'm gonna go back to the main map. And when you complete missions, you get rewards and so forth. But I want to do one more battle at least. There's only 2 choices. I'm not going to do the side boss yet. Let's do the regular mission, and then I'm gonna figure out if I can pause mid-battle. Alright, I couldn't figure out if I can pause in the middle of those battles, so maybe I'll just have to narrate really quick next time. So we won our first battle, of course, is the tutorial battle. When you win battles, you can gain some experience. Gain enough on pendant level. He started with 4 and he got to 6. So now he can level up. But before we do any of that, I have space for another disciple. Let's check out our new recruit. Alright. Ooh. Interesting. We got a Viper. Extra evade chance, plus 20 evade. Unfortunately, might and cunning we can't even use. The parrot, now this guy looks good. Charisma and devotion, plus chance to follow up in an ally's divine ability. That looks sweet. Well, we can't pick this guy because we can't. I mean, these are the 2 stats we can't even level up right now, so we have no choice. We gotta pick Zuma here, who we will rename, of course. Make sure we pick Zuma. So, who do we rename you after? Who was the next character for on Battle Brothers that I named? I honestly cannot remember. I think it was Doc Morphine or someone like that. So, you know what? Welcome back, Doc Morphine. You've been reborn as a new acolyte, a pacifist acolyte, and that was kind of your job in the other series, to just you know, tank for us. And lo and behold, this is going to be your job again. Let's tell some stories, get that charisma up, and then pendant. It's time for you to level, buddy. Longo, your knowledge, right? Okay, so there are a total of 17 different classes. One is always based on your starting virtue, and then you can access the starting classes for the other virtues. But these basic 10 are always available to you, and it's gonna look kind of confusing. But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to pick a class that will synergize well with Pendant, who, don't forget, he's good at charisma, right? And I get to unlock a class for free. So Zealot could be good. That's devotion and charisma. Well, yeah, doesn't that make sense? Like, we can unlock Zealot, Zook is ancestral. So there are 5 types. I guess I'll try to explain that before the next battle, but you want to have a variety of types. That's the bottom line. And don't forget, like, Doc Morphing has a special ability, Divine Soul, chance to follow up allies' divine ability. So we really want a divine class. So we want to unlock this Zealot. And we're going to assign you Pendant as a Zealot. Initiative, bonus initiative. Oh, so you're going to go really quick. That is good. A little worried about my physical defense. Then we're going to perform a miracle. A miracle levels up the character. So let's just level up charisma. You get extra charisma development power, meaning you can up your charisma even quicker in the future. So that seems like a no-brainer. And then you get an ability point. So when your character is leveling like this, performing a miracle, they can't join in on the next battle. Something to keep in mind. So now I think it is time to, well, let me do the blessings first, and then I will explain what the deal is. So I'm gonna bless Zook some more. Maybe you can get a level up. Or not a level up, a stat up. Let's bless Doc Morphine, since Doc Morphine is really potentially good. Alright, and Zook here ranked up to D on charisma. So his morale-based attack are going to be much more powerful. I could keep upping that charisma, but getting devotion up a little bit is also good. That's defense, and I want to get that to a D first. So let's pray a little bit first. Yes, that seems good. And then let's bless Zook a little bit more. You'll notice your characters have, your disciples have happiness. So Zook here is at 107 out of 100. He's ecstatic. The rest of my guys are merely happy. Their morale isn't high enough. So if you bless an ecstatic character, it's plus 11%. If I bless Doc here, it's only 8%. So why don't we bless the more effective character, or do the more effective blessing on Zook? Okay. So, before we embark on the next mission, it is actually time to explain how the battles work. So, it's always 3 on 3, and each disciple, both yours and the opposing disciples, have 5 abilities they can pick from. As far as I can tell, the abilities seem kind of random. Like, I don't know if it's actually 20% for each, maybe there's something else. But these are the 5 possible options, and there may be some degree of randomness. Not quite fully sure, or maybe like they'll. You know what? It's worth paying attention. Like, is it in order? Like, do you always go in order like this, or is it like just random that you just pick one? So we're gonna pay attention to Zook. We're gonna see if he does peace offer first, and then divine peace next. But these abilities, if you hover over here, it says like peace offer, morale ability, and it's an attack ability. So convert by reason, total power 21. 21's like the base damage. So disciple base 10, and then the charisma bonus. And then this here divine peace, very, very similar. In fact, I don't really see the difference between these two. They're exactly the same. Oh, wait, no, not exactly. The elements are different. So this is ancestral and this is divine. So there are 5 different elements in this game. And this wheel explains, like, each element is super effective against one and then weak to another one. So it's like Pokemon. If you ever play Pokemon, it's like a very, very simplified version. Instead of like 17 different types, there's only 5. And each is exactly strong against one and weak against another one. So we can see here the ancestral type is really good against life, but weak against divine. So, and enemies have types, right? The upcoming mission, he's, this pagan guardian has life. So if we can line Zook up against him, he's going to be weak to it. So let's go back to our character. And so let's see. What was I saying? Alright, so that's the types, and that's the difference between Divine Peace and Peace Offering. And then I guess we have Convert, which is just a weaker attack, right? It's 17 base and it doesn't do anything else. Morale abilities also in general convert more followers, but don't do as much hit point damage. All your characters have hit points on the stats page. If you lose all your hit points, you're out of the battle, you can't attack, and it's really bad. Like, you never want your hit points to get to 0. There are some other abilities we can see here. Unity heals allies, that's good. And then, oh, Peace Offer, I already saw Divine Peace. So it also says down there, direct conversion, 5 to 10 followers. So the battles are not about actually completely defeating the opponents, like knocking their HP to 0. You could, if you go like the warlike path and just like beat everyone up, you could do that. But as pacifists, we're not going to be able to do that. We're just going to convert people. That's how you actually win every single sacrament or battle. You have to just convert the opponents, and it's like a bar at the top. So in the next battle, I'll point that out right away. Remember, Peace Offer, Divine Peace. Let's see if Zook, in fact, does those two attacks in those orders. Rookies, of course, have terrible attack. One of them is Nervous. Can't even do anything. In fact, it can't be in that order because I know these rookies. I've played this game enough to know they're not always nervous first. So I think it's just 20% chance from each. Maybe like knowledge modifies it somehow. Like maybe it makes us pick an optimal attack or something. That could be real interesting. All right, let's enough talk. Let's go on the next mission, probably the last mission of this. As you can see, Pendant can't join because he's doing a miracle. Let's line Zook, who's ancestral, up against this life guy. He's some sort of shielded brother or shielded godless heathen. And then we'll send in Longo and Doc Morphine. Line up strength bless just means like we're gonna win. I don't think there's anything else, right? Theoretically, I could like build a building, but we don't need that, and I'll probably talk about that in the next episode. We did everything else. Oh, one last thing I should point out. It can be good to click on Inspect the Upcoming Mission, and you can plan out your moves on this screen. And then I can save my plan. Gonna swap Doc Morphine, because he's got more armor against the physical attacks. Oh, they're both physical attacks. Well, that didn't matter. And if you save your plan, then you click on Prepare Mission, it preloads, which is good. Alright, I'm gonna try to narrate this battle really quick. So, this bar at the top, that's your victory bar. You need to convert 48 followers, and my attacks do that conversion. So, okay, Doc Morphine was nervous. Longo condemned this godless even. We got 8 converts from that. And Longo evaded. That's a critical dodge. Doc Morphine. Ooh, good job, Doc Morphine. Oh, that guy smashed Zook. But Zook, counterattack with Divine Peace. The Doctor is supernatural indeed. Alright, we converted 36, so we're doing very well. And we're going quick. Oh, well, no, not so much on Longo. Longo and Doc Morphine getting a little beat up, but that's okay. You can see, like, their physical attacks aren't doing... they're very bad at converting. And our peaceful overtures are so much more effective at converting. The danger is later on, enemies can do a lot of damage and knock me out. Like, you can't convert them if all you guys are knocked out. So these are just the tutorial missions, so of course, you know, we win. But I hope that was a good narration for us. I'm gonna take care of a little bit of town management so we can queue up the next video with a battle. Miracle Pendant was meditating, and as Pendant played marveled at this revelation, they felt truly touched by the Doctor. Yes, in meditation, I will reveal the truth. What is the truth? Well, you learn how to castigate. Well done. So, we got extra health and might and stuff, but charisma, that's the real gain. And when you level up like that, you gain an extra ability point. So now I can pick what I want as an ability to replace one of these basic abilities. Or I can upgrade one of my abilities, but I think it's better to replace the basic ones. Like this means I'm gonna upgrade my Castigate to a level 2, which is nice, but that's just a 1/5 chance. Better have something else here. So let's see. Blessing, what does this do? Raises the crit chance of all allies. That seems good. Question. Daze the enemy. I think daze enemies are like stunned or something. And Castigate just does more damage. I like the idea of raising the crit chance of all my allies. That seems really good. Although it scales based on devotion. Pendant. You are just a charismatic guy, right? Alright, well, let's go with question then, because it scales based on charisma, and you're upping your charisma. We don't need to up our chances. We're not ready to do the side boss yet. Okay, do a little more town management. Longo, you can do a class. You're knowledge based. So let's see, what's a good choice for you? Weaver, that could be really good. Right, your knowledge. Harbinger, but I don't want to spend the money on that yet. Druid, that could be good. Druids have a... maybe I do spend the money on that. The final boss is life. They're good against dark. I don't like that. Maybe I get a druid. Oh, but the druids are weak against this guy. Alright, I wanted to really do the town management and be able to start the next video on a battle, but I don't think that's going to happen. I shouldn't be calling them battles. They're technically called sacraments. So, I hope you enjoy this series, and there's not going to be nearly as much pausing this compared to like Slipways or Battle Brothers, because it's not that type of game. Like, it's a nice relaxing game where you get to play as your own god. And I love the battle auto battler genre. I like planning my characters and letting them do their own thing. I kind of wish Battle Brothers had an auto battler mode. That'd be the most amazing thing of all times. But thank you for watching. Until next time.